as I step away, this is really us talking to the choir. You're the choir. You're the choir. You get it. What we have to do when we leave this place is to make sure the world hears our voice, to make sure they understand how important this is, how we're not going to be turned around. That means we're going to have to organize, to work, to march, to protest, to make our voices heard. That's what we need to do. That's what I'm going to do. Please stand with me.
Let's hear the county executive, Michelle Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, let's repeat the Affordable Care Act, Medicare and Medicaid, save lives and create jobs. Don't mess with them. And since we started, we have a few more wonderful people come here. Congressman Jamie Raskin. Senator Roger Maddow from Montgomery County, Senator Paul Finsky from New Jersey County, Roger, and Delegate Jimmy Carlo from New Jersey County. They're wonderful, wonderful leaders. You know, Ed Healy, Delegate Ed Healy, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Be good public health leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, the real reason we're here is to hear from people like the person you're going to hear from next. Someone who's benefited from the Affordable Care Act. And when you're calling those senators, like Senator Van Hollen said, the people in those other states, tell them this story. Ola Ojewumi has a great story to tell you, and I'm proud to introduce Ola to tell it to you.
Hi everyone, and thank you so much for Congressman Horner for helping me up on the stage. I might look like the average 26-year-old young millennial, but I'm not exactly that ordinary. I'm the survivor of a heart and kidney transplant.
All right.
I had those surgeries at age 11. And at 25, last year, I became the survivor of a rare post-transplant cancer. I received chemotherapy at Johns Hopkins, and the Affordable Care Act literally saved my life. It's been thanks to the work of President Obama, Congressman Hoyer, and Senator Van Hollen, and I'm standing here before you today. Patriotism is supporting your fellow man and not believing we should repeal this law because of the misconception that the ACA is too expensive or imperfect. Donald Trump and others that support the repeal of the ACA don't understand what it means to have medication that costs $2,000 for 30 days. My reality is 22 pills a day. And I'm not on Medicare, I'm not on Medicaid. I have a job, a full-time job. I'm a college graduate, and I also run a small nonprofit that sends disabled youth to college and provides them with This happened because of the politicians behind me and the advocates like you that don't believe people with disabilities are not worth saving.
Right.
We have a lot to contribute to the world, and the Affordable Care Act not only saved my life, but the lives of my friends. In college, I knew transplant patients who would literally register for school every year, pay in loans tuition, and withdraw and fail just so they can stay on their parents' insurance. The Affordable Care Act means people like us with pre-existing conditions can no longer be denied health care. It also meant that I could stay on my parents' insurance until I was 26, and I turned 26 2 weeks ago on New Year's Eve. And these are two provisions that Senator Van Hollen fought hard for.
Yeah.
So I'll end this by saying that allowing our fellow man to die because of a dollar is not patriotism. It's choosing death over dignity. But we stand here unified today to say yes to affordable health care and no to a repeal without a replacement.
Yeah.